everybody, welcome to Gardening TLC. I am Michelle and I live in Northern Illinois, Zone 5. Do you love to be inspired? I do. And so to be inspired today, we are going to go on a garden walk and visit some of the excellent gardens right here in Rockford, Illinois. This garden walk is put on every single year by the Rockford Council of Gardeners, and in 2023 it was voted the best garden walk in Illinois. It's free, it's awesome, and we're going to go check it out. So come on. This is the 44th year that the Council of Rockford Gardens has hosted this event. They've probably featured over 250 gardens in the last 44 years, and probably 300 to 400,000 people have gone through the gardens. It's a totally free event, and it is something that is absolutely wonderful to do right here in our city. So CRG oversees 4 different garden clubs here in town, and one of their purposes is to raise scholarship money, and they give away scholarships to horticultural students every single year. That is so cool that they do that. They also do a lot of different fun events in their different clubs. I'm actually going to go to a couple of their meetings, kind of check out a few of the clubs, because I'm thinking about joining one. I think it'll be a lot of fun. So without further ado, let's go check it out. All right, we are at our first garden. We're going to take a tour through, show you all of the cool things in this garden, and be totally inspired. Let's go. Margie and Paul, and this is their beautiful garden, and we are over in the spot that they consider their very favorite part of the garden. So tell me, why is this your favorite?
It is my favorite because it's like my spa retreat. So every night at the end of a work day, at the end of my gardening day, I sit in my chair, I listen to the waterfall, I look at all of the different plants and the birds splashing around in the little lazy river that's in there, and it feeds my soul.
Oh, I love that. And what is your favorite part?
What she said. No, it's just so beautiful. It's relaxing. It's a great view. It makes you feel like you're out in a different part of the country altogether, just because of the backdrop and the way the trees are arranged in there. It's a really beautiful sight.
I think that this is absolutely my favorite part of the garden too. I've certainly filmed quite a bit of it. So thank you so much for talking to me and sharing your garden with us. I love it. It's beautiful.
Absolutely. Thank you.
We have made it to Garden 2, and we are at the Women's Space. It is a place here in Rockford. They host a lot of different classes. They have some pretty cool gardens. A lot of them are in the shade, but every garden here is maintained by volunteers from the Women's Space, so I'm really excited to walk around and check this one out. cool things about this garden are all the art pieces that are in it, and a lot of them were created right here at the women's space. Also, you know what? To be an artist, you really do have a creative mind. Check this out. This is goat's beard, and they've used a garden rake as their stake to hold it up. How cool and creative and original is that?
Okay.
I'm here in the garden with Ann, and she's one of the volunteers here at the Women's Space Garden that goes and weeds and takes care of things. And this is quite the undertaking, and it takes a lot of dedication to have a garden like this.
It's huge, and it keeps growing, and we keep trying not to grow it, but we can't help it, because when I first started, for example, I could never bear to throw anything away. So that garden over along there, it's called the leftover garden.
Oh, there you go.
Everything we couldn't move it over there.
Well, I'll tell you, sometimes you can get a happy accident in a leftover garden.
That's right.
And that's the beauty of gardening, is you can try different things, and sometimes it works and sometimes it doesn't.
And I've got a new volunteer who just adopted one of the burbs over here. She has a garden that she calls her orphan garden.
Oh, there you go.
A little nicer than leftover garden.
I like both
But
names.
it comes out the same.
Now, throughout the garden, we have all of these original art pieces, and a lot of them were created right here at the Women's Space. Some of them current, and some of them from a long time ago, and they've been here for a long time.
Right.
So tell me about this piece here.
That's by John Verrill McNamara. He also did that sculpture of the web.
Yep, we'll go over there and look at that one in just a
And
second.
then-
This one has a partner, right?
Yes.
So
that's
is it over that way?
right over this way on another berm.
All right, so we'll have to go check that out.
Okay.
All right, well, thank you for talking to
All
us,
right.
Ann, and thank you for just everything you do at this garden, because it is
Well,
gorgeous.
thank you for coming, and come back.
All right, I love the sculptures through the garden. You guys know in my garden I have metal. I love metal. It just speaks to me. And this one is called Parallel Universe. This is the first piece, and then there's another one across the garden over there. Can't see it through the trees, but let's go check it out. Here we are coming up on the second piece right here. See, isn't that cool? Here's another sculpture right here. This one is called the Web. That one is cool. I want that in my garden. Think I could do that, you guys? What do you think? I don't know. I'm not that good. We are at our third stop. I can't wait to do this one. It is on the river. actually right around the corner. We are at our 4th stop. This is going to be a lot of plays on greens in the shade, just based on what I can see and the neighborhood that we're in. Look at all these hard-working volunteers over here. Wave, you guys. Yeah, see, they man the tent so that people that have questions, you want to join a garden club, you'd like to be in the garden walk, they take all that information and work really hard making sure everybody's having a good time. Let's go check this one out. This would be the perfect place to have a cup of tea, grab a book, and just hang out. I would love to see a water feature in here. She might not have a plug or electricity or the ability to do that, but wouldn't that be cool? I love this little nook right here. It's so inviting. We are now at house number 5, and there is definitely some interesting layering going on here. Let's go check it out. garden number 6, so we are almost done. Second to the last. This one is just 1 block over from the house that we were just at, so we are still in a neighborhood with a lot of mature trees, beautifully shaped oak trees, because they get those gnarly looking twisty branches on them when they get older. So that's what's going on here. Let's go look and see what we can see. So the Rockford Council of Gardens has about 125 members, and most of them volunteer in different areas all over the city to help beautify it, whether it's a project for the downtown pots, working at the Clem Arboretum, the Nicholson Conservatory, all over town. They volunteer tons and tons of hours to make our city beautiful. We have made it to the last house. This one already is speaking to me. Look at this hydrangea behind me. Isn't that gorgeous? Love it. Let's take a look into the backyard. For today. Thanks so much for coming along with me as we toured these 7 gardens. I don't know about you guys. I am totally inspired, totally stealing some of the ideas that I saw in these great gardens. Stay tuned for some videos that are coming up on layering and perennial pairings, because I saw some great examples at all of the gardens that we were at. I'm Michelle. Thanks so much for watching, you guys. We'll see you in the next video. Bye, everybody.